Sometimes even the best pilots face impossible situations, and that moment came on February 7th, 1992. Welcome back, pilots, to the channel. If you are a fan of aviation, you will appreciate this video. If you fly in DCS World, you will find out about a secret livery. DCS is filled with incredible details, including liveries honoring some of the great pilots in history. You might have seen liveries for legendary figures like Dale Snodgrass and his iconic F-14. But did you know there's a tribute to a hero hidden within the game? A man who made the ultimate sacrifice, saving countless lives in the process. His name was Sulom-Bek Oskanov, and today we will take a deep dive into his story. Sulom-Bek Oskanov was a Soviet Air Force pilot, a major general, and a highly experienced test pilot. Born in 1943 in the North Ossetian Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic, he dedicated his life to aviation. Over the years, he became a respected officer, logging thousands of flight hours on aircraft such as the Mig-29, Mig-23, Mig-25, and later the Mig-29. As the Soviet Union collapsed, Russia's military structure struggled to adapt.
The problem for shoppers here these days isn't the long lines. Russians are used to waiting in line. Their concern is what happens when they reach the end of that line. No food at all. That's the case when Svetlana arrives at the milk store. There is a crowd, but nothing to buy, which leads to shouting matches.
Despite the political and economic turmoil, Oskanov continued his work, ensuring that Russian aviation maintained its high standards. But sometimes even the best pilots face impossible situations. And that moment came on February 7th, 1992. On February 7th, 1992, Sulom-Bek Oskanov was piloting a MiG-29 during a routine training flight from Chkalovsky Airfield near Moscow. It was a standard proficiency check, something Oskanov had done countless times before. He was flying through thick cloud cover, completely blind to the ground below. About 30 minutes into the flight, disaster struck. The control system failed due to a mechanical breakdown, sending the plane into an uncontrollable spin. In such a situation, the only option was to eject. But as the pilot broke through the clouds, he saw the lights of a village Korostyanka. Instead of ejecting, Oskanov fought to keep the aircraft stable. Witnesses later reported seeing the MiG-29 descending rapidly as he struggled to maintain control. In the end, with limited altitude left, the aircraft crashed in an unpopulated area, sparing the village. The official investigation concluded that Oskanov's quick decision prevented a disaster, saving countless civilian lives. His bravery and selflessness led to his posthumous recognition as the first ever recipient of the Hero of the Russian Federation Award. This medal, established after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, was personally issued by then Russian President Boris Yeltsin to honor those who displayed extraordinary heroism. In remembrance of his sacrifice, numerous streets, schools, and military facilities in Russia and North Ossetia now bear his name. His livery in DCS World serves as a quiet tribute to his heroism, allowing virtual pilots to fly in his honor. DCS isn't just a game, it's a time capsule of aviation history. From Dale Snodgrass and his F-14 to the tribute liveries of countless pilots, these stories remind us why we love to fly. So next time you select a livery, take a moment to remember the hero behind the paint. And if you want to hear more stories like this, let me know in the comments. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the skies. Bonus section for the DCS pilots. You can visit the hometown of General Oskanov on the Caucasus map. It's about 20 kilometers due north-northeast of Beslan, the town of Pliembo. You can see it on the map here, and if you look at the terrain, it actually matches the realistic terrain. It would be very awesome if Eagle Dynamics were to add some more objects here, and maybe a little monument for the general. All right, a little bonus there, and again, hopefully you like this video.